what happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Let me check
but that key
the
you
volume.
discovered was
1
clearly
second.
a port key. Port key? An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
So, where are we? I'm not sure.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who
good.
created this port key.
Good.
Or why.
So today I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. This just started. I basically created my character. This is the guy. I think I registered online, so I'm in the House of Slytherin. I'll be going to the Path of Darkness, doing the dark spells and everything. For now, I'll keep the camera position over there, but we'll see, depending on what the game needs.
How far did that port key take us? Farther from London than the carriage
The
traveled.
graphics are pretty sick.
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
I'm playing in the performance mode.
The port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
Let
Let's
me
see
add
if we
the
can find a
description.
path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Take a wallpaper. Good. Go. Create a playlist. Alright, let me go through this and then I'll add some stuff. Oh, there
Where
we
do
go.
you suppose your wife got the port
English,
key that brought us here?
license.
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
And that's it. Amazing. Go to my channel. And that's it. Exciting.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I think this is my first stream with the camera.
Sir, why was your wife
Yeah,
searching
welcome.
for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Move my camera on top.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
I'm playing with a regular PS5 controller, other PS5. Okay, well. Okay, I have to tap it, not hold.
Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand looks improving with every card.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. So it pretty much focuses on the center. If you split the screen in half, it'll be just above the middle point. About 15% higher, I would say.
Ah, up there.
It's interesting. When you play it, you feel like you should hold it, but actually it just takes tap. Let me go into settings, see if I can add the thing for a controller. I'm playing on hard. I would increase the sensitivity a little. Yeah. Let's see how that turns out. Vibration. Sure, let's turn this on. Playing in performance mode. The sound should be pretty good, but let me know in the comments if it's not. You know, I would prefer if there was more customization. There's not much accessibility in the game.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Doesn't seem like it.
Steady yourself! Reparo!
Hello, welcome. Welcome.
Almost there!
I think you're my first viewer. Is my sound okay?
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Let's see. The minimap shows your surroundings with the arrow in the middle as the current objective. Alright. So you have to climb.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
No way.
Perhaps our host was a noted
I
seer.
cannot say I'm the
Interesting.
biggest fan of Harry Potter, but I do enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to it. Plus my friend who loves it recommended it, so I'm going to
Professor,
be playing it for
this
some time.
statue,
This may have been
The plan is to complete the playthrough, but we'll see. Looking forward to it anyway. Oh, there is a path there. So the map is pretty helpful. I didn't notice this path before.
that enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this?
So
Professor
far,
Fig.
I'm liking the graphics, the performance. It's not been lagging at all. On PlayStation 5, by the way, the games that I've been playing, they have been quite nice. The only issue I had was with the Power Wash
Why would
Simulator.
someone have conjured that enchanted stone
After like
here?
half the
And how
playthrough
is
of the
there a room
game,
behind
it would lag sometimes.
What room?
Like,
I don't
I
see
would
anything.
6-7 times during the
There's
level.
that glow again,
Which is
like the
like
glow on
nothing
the
major,
bulky
but
container.
it's definitely annoying. The frames break.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
So far I've been the guy who's like can't see stuff that nobody else can see. I think this is the bank of goblins.
Hello?
Is my camera too bright? How do I fix it? 1 second.
It can't be. Just a moment.
I would need to go into system settings. Alright, let me know in the comments if my camera is too bright and I can probably address it. If it is,
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
move it
Vault
along.
number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
So the story started, I'm being
This
picked
way,
up
then.
for 5th year of Hogwarts. He's taking me there, but his wife's key was shining, which only I could see. And we are here. In the bank, going to pick up
After
whatever's
you.
stored there. I watched about up to here of playthrough of somebody else. But after
Keep your
it'll be
hands
just a blind
inside the
playthrough.
cards, if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vault you see now in the midst.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
This is pretty cool
Vault
technology.
number 12 was
You
commissioned
just stay in the
shortly
middle,
after
it's
Greenwich
calibrated,
was founded
and
over
then
4
everything else
centuries
just
ago.
spins.
It resides in the deepest part
There
of
are
the
roller
Bank.
coasters like
Settle
this
in.
in
We've quite a
Orlando
distance to go.
and the United States. Had some coffee today, so I'm pretty energized.
Vault number.
Vault 12.
This guy looks
Momentous
creepy.
day.
On your way.
I'll be joining the path of darkness, what I call it, Slytherin, and just focusing on the evilness of the Hogwarts universe.
Professor,
Harry Potter.
the armband that guard was wearing is glowing. Like the glow you saw in the porky container. No, darker. I saw that same glow in the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin then.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
I got one viewer and I think it's myself. But anyway, I'm playing for fun, so
Here we
it's
are.
okay. Gotta start somewhere. Yeah.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Look at the details. I still think Elden Ring details, the graphics and the architecture is better, but let's see. I don't know, my friend said the world is much bigger than Elden Ring, which I have doubts about. But it's his own personal opinion. I feel like this is the outfit I would expect, what do you call
Vault
them?
12.
A goblin
Thank you
to
for
wear?
your help.
What's this? A chest. It's my first chest. 62 gold. Nice. Oh, I can spend L3.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Nice.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Steady your wand with L, control joystick, and guide her along the symbol's path. And it's the letter R for Rebellion, obviously. Okay. I wasn't guiding it in the beginning. Let's go. Oh. There we go. What can I say? Expert.
Revelio. There!
Close the door.
I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Can we save the golden cups? You know, melt them later.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way
Did you
to...
see that?
I do, Professor.
I just
that
teleported
symbol has
behind
the same
the
glow
button.
as the one I saw on the port key container.
That's the first
If
part
what
of the
you can
game.
see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Let's go. Stand behind me.
Lumos!
darkness.
This is no ordinary
Embrace the
vault.
darkness.
I suspect we will need to
All
earn our
in
way
one.
out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Investigate.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Perhaps.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protect!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso! Deposo! Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Expulso! Confringo! Deposo! Levioso! Protego! Deposo! Confringo! Expulso! Levioso! Expulso! Descendo! Confringo! Deposo! Defendo! Confrindo! Deposo! Expulso! Stay close!
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio! Lumos. That's where they're leading me. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive. for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Awesome. Quidditch canceled. Much like college sports here in COVID.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth
Literally
year.
same thing.
It may be a bit
Yep.
of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
The graphics in this game are quite good. Although I have a widescreen monitor, so my graphics card it only supports 1080p.
Looks like everyone's gone. Let's head to the common room.
I think, how much? 90 gigahertz? Maybe 120, I don't remember. But not too bad, 60 FPS it supports. Details are pretty awesome. Can I use the mirror? Not exactly.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year must be different. Starting Hogwarts.
That'll be a foodie. Have some snacks, apples.
Did you see the way they just
I thought this was going to be a bar. You know those globes that you open in half and then there are bottles inside? Yeah, so that'd be it. Oh, here it is. Doesn't open. Sebastian salad.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
he was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective.
I don't want to be a
How
pussy.
did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's
I'll
all
probably
still a
watch
bit of a
my
blur,
language,
to be honest.
But I don't want to.
Didn't mean to
look
press.
weak.
You just get
Introduce
yourself
myself to
settled.
people, so
We can talk more
honestly, it
later.
looks exciting.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit.
I am interested in
That
forbidden
is a
spells,
conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Okay, I met this guy.
Revelio.
Shows nothing.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too
It'd be
sedate a
funny if they
pastime
set
for
up an
me.
entire chess
Also,
engine,
it's simply
like
not
the
that
stock, for
challenging.
example.
The moves are always
Let's
so
play.
obvious. Why does no one else see it?
My rating online on chess.com is 1500.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Can see that.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
This guy looks shady.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I used the AI art makers to make the how you call it, the avatar for my channel. I think I'll be modifying it.
Revelio.
That's cool. I like the details. Some cool stuff here.
Revelio. Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Space magic is cool.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Suspicious. I like it.
This way.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also put you to the alert to your surroundings.
So Perrin is a dragon.
Revelio.
Healing.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
I think the attack spells down to
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide us?
The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shapeshifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain. Okay. Move my camera. Yeah. So let me see it. Explore a little. Okay, this is easy. What is this? Okay. You have to use Revelio to find 150 pages. That's wild. And I guess they are in order. Okay. take that. Okay. What's the glasses? I look more like a sage.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Revelio.
Inside and outside of the castle.
If you don't know there is a door, then you will never know.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
That's a lot.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah,
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Main quest. Okay. Let's do bottom left. Let's start with that.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind, but I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
No, Weasley.
So this is the thing.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Is it? Oh. There's...
Wouldn't be surprised if
here. Maybe not.
I'm going to have my own.
Oh, here it is.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
But surely those are...
Smell it here.
There was something else too. A dash of powdered...
Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
What do we do with this?
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, there she is.
Lenora,
Interesting.
I solved
gotta
the mystery
say.
of that painting.
You did? How?
Well, I casted Lumos, like you said, and then I kind of went from there.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Okay. So this is the two main classes. Let's go to the main class now. What is that flying?
Revelio.
Oh, I think I need something to drag it. Probably. Close.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, there it is. Okay, this is the spells I have. What do I do with this page? Let's wait for it. and catch it. No, I can't catch it. Alright, wait for the future.
Lumos.
Yes, I teleport.
Was it said that travel broadens the mind? Start clockwise.
Revelio.
Do it.
Potato.
I'm still learning how to use the controls. Alright, I guess I have to walk
Now,
there.
was it 2 pinches of Angelica?
So maybe here.
Revelio.
Nothing here. This guy's just chilling. What's this? More water.
Lumos.
Can we go up?
Revelio.
Go up again. This is wild. Wait, I'm lost.
Revelio. Lumos.
Where is this? Maybe upstairs.
Revelio.
It is upstairs, huh?
Lumos.
Alright, let's go down. Cancel Lumos, and there we go.
Revelio.
I don't know what that does. Alright, I got his scarf. Gear. Scarf. There we go. More damage. That's good. My current damage is horrible.
Revelio.
Ah, okay. I think I'm starting to understand how it works. 1 spider something equal 13. So a snake and then get a spider here maybe. There.
What the fuck you want? A camera going?
Mm-hmm.
You can see everything?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, who's the other guy?
Hmm?
Your friend?
It's me.
Like, the other guy, like the guy who's watching.
Huh?
Who's gonna watch that?
Oh, it's just me.
You're streaming it, bro?
Yeah.
Anyone watching?
Huh?
Anyone watching right now?
I think it's just me. But for the future, I don't know.
Oh, let me?
Hmm?
Let me ask him to watch.
Let's not.
Let's see like how I look in that.
What are you up to now?
Let's not. But thank you.
No, like, let me view it on mine. What is it?
Are you subscribed? You are subscribed, I think.
Yeah.
So lost.
Condra took, right?
No, it's the 1110.
1110?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is
Too funny.
Revelio.
You were subscribed. You subscribed to the channel before. You remember? Or no?
You're live streaming then?
Mm-hmm.
So they can also maybe listen to your house, support your speakers.
Yeah.
Revelio.
Okay, don't swear.
Okay, no. So since that, like, you know, are they gonna swear? Like, are they gonna take it down?
Lumos.
I don't think so. I didn't say it's a kids friendly, so it's okay. Actually,
No one is. Is it going to be recorded?
yeah. So your
So
face
it's gonna
will
be
be
there
there.
online forever.
When I'm
gonna dig into this and view what I'm.
you, I don't know about you, but me, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'll be streaming the games I play sometimes, and then see how it works out.
Off on another adventure, are we?
It's the new Harry Potter game. New Harry Potter game.
My laptop isn't working. I think it's not gonna work today. Maybe tomorrow it's gonna work.
Dude, if it's not working, it's not gonna work tomorrow. Even if it does, it might stop working. So I suggest you fix it.
Revelio.
There's no way of fixing it.
Huh? Well, start buying a new one. I don't know what to tell you. You need it. For computer science, you need a laptop. Like, that's a requirement.
I was thought of preparing the algae.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it couldn't.
Well, for algorithms, you also need a computer.
You can't imagine how inconvenient that was.
Alright, close the door. I need one more and then I will level up again. Okay, I need locksmithing.
Revelio.
I've been casting Rebellion too much. Plus 20 HP. What is this? I towed 8 mages now.
Revelio. Lumos.
I'm so confused.
Revelio.
Stop a moment and listen to our song.
Protego. Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio.
So this does something. Interesting.
Revelio.
There we go. 8 out of 10 found. Challenge completed. Great. I have no idea where I am. I need a lock.
Oh, not again.
Revelio.
Here I come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only for time a week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory.
This requires me casting Rebellion too much. I would much rather prefer it to be different. I can't jump, obviously.
Revelio.
Oh, there we go.
Lumos.
Where's that? Oh, underneath. Okay.
Revelio.
I don't see butterflies, which is unfortunate, I have to say.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alright, there is a quest. There we go. This was not easy. In the class.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
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 A levitation charm?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
These things are pretty fun, but at the same time, like, not challenging.
Levioso.
First try.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Why am I standing in the middle? You see, they're straight up pitting me against everyone.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
I know.
Stupid Protego. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
My students with this adept.
You're good. How perceptive. Thank you.
I do enjoy a lively duel. Watch your opponent's sign to attack or defend yourself. Use the basic cost when your opponent's guard is down.
So, you know, I would prefer if cast was more smooth because, or you would understand how the pattern of attacking, like 3 times in a row, 4, because right now you kind of just keep tapping and sometimes it attacks 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. And when critical happens, is it on the percent chance or is it like every 4 attacks, for example? I don't think it's every 4 attacks.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity
Maybe
to practice.
We'll see in
If
the
what
future.
I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was.
Gotta say
Perhaps
this.
I have a knack for it.
Gotta
Be quiet
have
if you
the
like, but I know better.
talented
Magic
easy guy.
requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
If you're not
I'll
caught,
keep that in
you're
mind.
not a thief.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
That'll be a clock tower entrance.
Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Revelio.
I actually forgot about the compass. The compass actually guides you on where to go. Nice. I'm liking it so far. You know, the game has not been lagging. It's been good. Obviously a little pricey.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Lumos.
So, is this for the one that is so far? I guess. Well, me too. I doubt it though. Yeah, it was not this. Toilet.
Leviosa. Revelio.
The butterfly left. Okay.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to go back to the lesson.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Not say online.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now,
I was
this will be a
expecting more of a
crucial year
Professor
in your
Snape.
education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with
Professor.
the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio. I don't know what it does. Accio. That's for the pages that are flying, I think.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
I don't even know how to play it. But okay. Talented.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Splendid! Very good! Don't lose your composure. That's it! Happens to the best of us.
Okay.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
Stay focused.
Ah, you all.
Can I restart?
Let us see this. There we go.
And it's water damage, so, you know, it either works or not.
Excellent control there. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Phew. Not exactly your typical lesson. Not that I mind.
Splendid!
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Not to worry.
Why is my friend so fast?
Let us see this. Yes! But try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well. Do not be discouraged.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite...
Is Wagadu...
Its addresses. I remember them. And then it just...
Is Wagadu
Wag? But it never seemed...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagga. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
Revelio.
humans, if you're so inclined.
Professor. Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
After my brother learned
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in...
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Hello. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
I was destined to be ruled.
And then the
Werewolf! Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Jeeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
What was... Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says
Revelio.
it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get...
So, this is the... sequence. Let's go there.
Attention. And you're both wrong anyway.
Fast forwarding, hard to find it intuitive.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Glad you can make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yes.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Springo. Protego. Levioso.
There goes
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes. Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant! Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Level 5. Okay.
Lumos. Accio.
Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay. So we go here. My camera's on the way. Travel.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Revelio.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Only a new student would help me with my sad.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio. Revelio.
At least easier to find the dark hole. Let me mess with my gear a little. Level 6. Okay. Nice. More damage. Love to see it.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
Revelio.
I see it. I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
This is a long one.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt.
Revelio.
As is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful smell.
Revelio.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Oh, big as saucers.
What did, Mr.
Leviosa. Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio. Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
So when creating an account, I've already created the wand.
10.5 inches? You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
I like this one better.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it. How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
intriguing.
I think this one.
Curious indeed.
This one's sick.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
They should have done it so that the stick would change as you're modifying it to see the changes.
How intriguing.
Fine.
Curious indeed.
What are the options?
How intriguing.
Obviously, dragon.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
One second.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Two gold coins.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here.
That's a sick beard.
Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo.
I guess I need to be invisible for that chest.
Revelio.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Where else do I need to go? Potions.
Revelio.
Are you not listening to me?
I overheard some
Revelio.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is...
If you work all day with the cats,
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions.
Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the side. How may I help you?
Professor Weasley said...
You're the student. I set your things... Is it not the most fascinating...
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as sure as it's your first time. I also offer it. But for now... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time.
Revelio.
In a rush today.
Level 7. What nice.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Lumos, Levioso, Reparo. Revelio.
What's this noise? Okay, whatever. Magic nerf.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Reuben Peck said a customer lost a miracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got in trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
Oh, one store.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged.
Oh, the Merlins.
Not at all.
Well, bro. Names? I keep the...
I suppose.
In addition to... But...
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Revelio.
Let's see if I can teleport there. No. I'm already stuck.
Revelio.
I officially have...
Excellent. I did. So I...
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
This is like helpful at this point.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done!
The backwards for every type of last minute and it still works.
He's sponsoring. A few more hits to do the job. Leviosa. Leviosa.
Ancient magic.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repel.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Revelio. Reparo. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
So, pretty much time magic.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
This is nice. I can change the appearance, so I can wear anything and have it look pretty much how I want it.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill. I should like to thank you.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve... I own Gladrag's Wizardwear, and as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very cool.
Nonsense! Now, let's try this on for sight. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. I sell even more battle Revelio items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
wizard that I don't need.
Revelio.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones. I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
I gotta get used to fast traveling here. It's not very nice. Not intuitive.
Revelio.
Okay, this looks like a good place to wrap up. Stay tuned. There will be a new stream tomorrow, probably. Thanks for watching.